15 to 20 topics which would be really potential, and to introduce you as a potential speaker. Here we mean the potentiality of a speaker is he or she is able to talk whenever, to be explaining something, wherever, to be explaining something, and it is neither difficult nor a dream. Let's discuss today regarding these potential ideas that I have come across. At the beginning of my talking, I have already told there should be taken 20 topics, and which 20 topics would lead you to talk long time, even if you have an exam, whether that is a class test, an interview, or a job interview, or taking an international test, facing an embassy, or facing an IELTS speaking test. All will really be easy for you, but you have to believe and you have to find out the way. These are the ways we have come across today to find out. For an example, if I start by saying that number one, we are talking about how we passed yesterday. Yesterday was our busiest day, and in this busiest day, I had to wake up earlier as I had a plan to visit my relative's house. I had to wake up earlier to prepare myself. So what does a man commonly do whenever he goes somewhere else? He has to prepare his baggage, and he has to close the doors and windows of his house, check the kitchen and electricity, refrigerator, and whether any tap of the water is open in the washroom. These are the common things we do before going out. So I had to do the same thing. After finishing all these things, we started our journey for our village home to meet our relatives. It was 7 a.m. we started because our train would depart the station at 7:30. On time, we reached there and got onto the train and started our journey. It was really a comfortable journey. We had a great time in the train because the train served us the breakfast, some magazines, newspaper, which helped us enjoy our time. Well, when we reached our village home, it was really amazing and enchanting. We met all of our relatives as we had an occasion there, and we enjoyed the occasion day long. So this is the topic number one. We continued. For an example, if the topic is like this about the last exam, you can continue for some more minutes. Okay, for an example, for what was the exam date? Where was the exam center? How many candidates were in the exam hall? And who was your best friend in the exam hall? And how many questions did you answer there? What was the number of the examination? How long did it take to reach the exam center? How was the condition of the hall? Well, as I had an examination, this is the board examination, I was really thrilled. And we had to reach the examination hall at 10 a.m. Our exam started at 10:30. After reaching there, I moved around the exam hall and looking for my friends that whether they reached the exam hall or not. I found that they reached the examination hall and I just far away told them or waved my hands or told them or said to them, hello, hi. The exam started timely. The examiner gave us the question paper and answer paper. We answered very well. It was quite calm. I did very well in the examination as all of my questions were seen, and I had a great deal in this examination hall. So at 1:30 we left the hall and came back to our house. Before being back to our house, I met my friends outside of the campus and had some time there whether all the answers were okay, and had a deal, had a talk. I had some fun, had some snacks, and then started being back to my residence. That's how I can ended the topic number 2. Now let's talk about the topic number 3. Well, there should be some pillars. Yeah, that will be really helpful for you. You are talking about these pillars because pillars bring back some passion in your talks and pleasure, yes, and real senses that you are talking. Talking is not at all a difficult job. Talking is a simple job because it's an expression, and if you have a goal and thinking an idea or a style, you can go on, so that will not stop you talking longer. So it was the last picnic that we organized, and the question might come, what was the spot, how many people joined there, what was the subscription fee, and who chose this spot, what time did you start your journey, and how was the picnic, how was the weather, and what were the menus in your picnic meal. That's how you can continue. Well, every winter from our locality we organize a picnic. In the same, we organized a picnic last year, and we went to Rangamati. It is one of the most fascinating tourist spots of our country. We hired a bus and we are 14 number, and we started our journey at 6 a.m. because the distance is 150 kilometers from our locality. So it was a long journey, but during the journey we had lots of fun. Friends sang songs there and told lots of funny stories, and some of them told lots of past events, and some of them were really very funny, tricky, and they had a lot of fun in the journey. At the middle of the journey, we stopped in a particular place. It was full of natural beauties. Wow, amazing. The sight you see, the more you enjoy. The more time you stayed there, the more fun you had. That's how we had a glorified time in there. We were not only cheered, but also stuck and enchanted with the beauties of those places. Well, the journey was a bit difficult as it was hilly area, but the beauty of the outside made us really cool and soothed our heart. So therefore we had this journey and it was really amazing. We reached the spot at 9:30. Woo, 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 woo. What a lovely place. And out of imagination, out of talk, but nature talked to us that how beautiful it could be. Yes, cheer of the birds and bloom flowers, they were really amazing. And we had a great time. We had lots of photos and we snapped a lot, and we had some snacks being while staying in this spot for some more time, and friends were really happy, and they decided to swim in the, what should I say, the canal, as water was really transparent. So that I could not want to miss it. So it was really a great event we had. And as we decided to take fresh food, we didn't contact any restaurant. Rather, we started cooking, as we had a special cook and took the fuels with us. So I started, and we had chicken, vegetables. They were half done from our house, eggs, and therefore it didn't take time. Only 3 hours the cooking was over, and we had our meal together and surrounded by the plants, big trees, logs, wow, and hills, whatnot. And these are exactly places sometimes people cannot explain, people can only feel. And the feeling we had would never forget. So this is how you are going to talk on a topic that talked about the last exam, last picnic, and last journey to your village. And well, these are ways people go on slowly, one topic after another topic, again one topic after another topic, that would help us to talk for a long, and that makes us easy, that makes us comfortable, confident, and brings our potential out. So why should you miss this kind of session? Sometimes it helps you to even cling to your talk for even an hour. Okay, so then it is the topic number 5, last shopping. You may talk about that. What did you buy during or while shopping last, and how much money did you spend for that purpose? From which market did you buy those things? Who were with you? How long did you stay in this market? And how was your shopping? These are the very common questions every day we hear, we ask, and we even know that what did you buy? Yes, it was yesterday I went to shopping. The shopping was exactly necessary for my residence, as I went out of vegetables and got out of the fish and breads, everything. So as I do shopping once a weekly, so I went to shopping center yesterday, and it was Agora, and it wasn't too far, only takes 15 minutes to reach there. It is one of the biggest shopping mall in our local area, and they had everything: groceries, clothes, jewelries, vegetables, frozen food, fish, fruits, and any kind of cosmetics. So chemicalized, what should I say? Okay, we can say medicines as well, and they have everything. So first of all, I went to the vegetable part or portion. There I chose 3 or 4 types of vegetables, and I got them weighed and had them in my bag. Or secondly, I went to the bread and butter zone. There I collected some breads, buns, butter, and milk as well, and I put them into my bag or carrier. And then I went to the cosmetics part or portion. There I took some what should I say, paste and well, and cream and Vaseline. They were necessary for me, as I went out of those stocks at my house. And then then I went to buy some fast food, and especially they were frozen shingara and dal puri, and some other chicken items. They were frozen, but they were really good to go, as I bought them before and had wonderful what should I say, meal for the as the part of the snack. So this is how I shop for 20 to 30 minutes, and then I went on a queue for paying my bill. I paid the bill timely, and started being back for my residence, and I came back. And these are the ways you can continue. And sometimes probably you will not find the words, sentences, sometimes you will not find the ideas. Therefore, to taking and talking on the common topics are really very necessary, and past events are really helpful for you to go on a long time. And if it's the celebration of a day, somebody might tell me that I celebrated my last birthday, so you can question that what was the date you celebrated your birthday, how many friends did you invite, what did you entertain them with, and did you visit any place on that very special day. These are ways. Yes, I celebrated the birthday on last 16th September. It was a great day for me, as all of my friends, relatives, colleagues wished me, and I always get happier because I forget the day, but my friends reminded me of the day, and I enjoyed a lot. I invited them to our restaurant, and we met there in the evening, but I ordered some food, forgot the cake, but it was really great that they brought a big cake with them, and we cut the cake. They wished me happy birthday song, and hugged me in and shook my hand, and that was a great time. We had the meal together, had some personal talks, so really amazing the day. So these are the areas we can go on topic, and sometimes we come across some ideas or questions, and they probably would start or stop you, but don't get feared, don't get nervous, don't get off from your journey, because it is your need, it is your ability, it is your finding, it is your mission to go on this kind of issues and the topic. And sometimes you might not see it because you are sick, or you have been sick and ill, you had a family problem, business trouble, or had an examination, or had to go on a tour, or you had a construction action activities. Then what are you going to do? Yes, these are the list, but last but not the least, that these are very potential and probable ways to be followed. Watch a movie, watch a cartoon, read a book, listen to a presentator, or enjoy a speech that will inspire you, because you might not be motivated by yourself, and see something that how this language is necessary for each and everybody, for job purpose, study purpose, business purpose, and for dealing or exchanging anything. Then you are sure of that how necessary it is, and you feel inspiring, or you would stop. So please do see that, do hear that, do understand that, do get going on it, and you will find yourself totally different, and you will find a session. For example, I didn't speak for 20 days as I had been suffering from fever. Then I thought that I would not continue. So I watched some programs yesterday, and here I enjoyed some talks from BBC, from else listening, and enjoyed some cartoons. They inspired me to talk, and had some presentators lecture. Okay, so these are the ways to be continued, these are the ways to be inspired, these are the ways to be gone. Sometimes that disturbs us when we talk, some accent, pronunciation. It would happen not even in your English language, even in your own language. If you want to carry for 20 minutes, 25 minutes, that will not be very smooth. But at the end of your speech or presentation or talking for 20-30 minutes, you will feel that you did great. You had a great time, you exactly enjoyed, and you reached another stage.